We're going to start off by talking about the Texas Rangers. Some clutch victories since the last time we've talked about the Rangers, but another disappointing series against the Mariners all as well. So losing three of four in Seattle kind of stings. And we've seen it yet again with this Texas Rangers lineup not producing and even the bullpen not closing the door when it matters the most, i.e. Robert Garcia, getting a walk-off home run hit by him against J.P. Crawford in the end of that series, or second to last game of that series, after leading 3-2. So, how do you evaluate this team, TJ? Just a general question here in this last week of action that is still very much in the wild card race. And as the Yankees are dipping, the Texas Rangers are rising.
I mean, you mentioned Robert Garcia, and you didn't even mention Wednesday's game against the New York Yankees, and giving up the home run to Paul Goldschmidt to give the Yankees the win. Um, it's yeah, I mean, this is Will Smith types of levels of closing that we used to experience of, a specific individual that just would not for for the life of them not be able to record a save. We're starting to get that with Robert Garcia, which is concerning, and that definitely helps out why we got on our deadline deals with our the guy from the Twins. That's a huge pickup for the Rangers, especially again since Garcia's starting to struggle in. Um, but something's got to get here. I'm trying to think of the three losses to Seattle. I mean, you lost by 1 run on Sunday. You lost by a walk-off home run one time. You basically lost every single game. I think you lost. Well, you lost at least two of the three games by 1 run, and you lose the one game that you lost to the Yankees by 1 run. Something's gotta happen here. I think we're at a 70 plus one run differential in the season, and we're only 4 games above 500. There's something that's going on that we're not able. It seems like we're not, it doesn't seem like we're that bad in the clutch. It seems like we're getting some pretty good, like walk-off moments this season. Had a lot of heroic moments so far. We just keep losing one-run games though. There's something that's gotta click here that, I don't know if it's the bullpen's fault. I don't know if it's the batting's fault. I think that it's a collective issue, but there's something that's gotta be figured out here.
And I don't know what Bruce Bochy's going to do in terms of this late bullpen action because, you look at Coulomb, who did an excellent job against the Yankees in the extra innings matchup. But Robert Garcia, man, it's been a little iffy the past, month and so. Um, I see that Mariners game. He's given up so many home runs in these past few appearances. I believe it's 3 homers now in his last three appearances, amassing like probably 2 innings pitched total. He's been struggling in the past few games. You saw it again, giving up that game-winning home run, what ended up being the game-winning home run against Goldschmidt to give the Yankees the lead and ultimately not get swept. That's a game that you could have won, and you don't want to put it all on him because guess what? The offense once again scored 2 runs as they did the night before, right? Tellez was the hero of that game with the shutout, 2-0. But man, like you have games right there that you just cannot afford to give up the long ball. And you see it again with Robert Garcia. But I do want to shout out that at bat by Rowdy Tellez, 10 pitch at bat, to give the Rangers the lead. The 2 run RBI just came out of nowhere, honestly. I didn't know he was going to put up that big of a fight. And Devin Williams was struggling leading into this whole series and had back-to-back nights where he gives up these game-winning shots, and then you have guys like, say, Jock Peterson, who are finally starting to get hot. Finally, since that picture that went viral a few weeks ago, was it in? Let me see. It was in Anaheim, yeah. And the fact I saw this tweet on Rangers Twitter, since that photo surfaced with him and Eric Young, former Braves base coach, now with the Angels as a base coach. Since that photo that went off around Rangers Twitter about him not possibly taking stuff seriously, he's been hitting 333, has a single and double as far as the game 2 nights ago. And he had a pinch hit, game tying home run that kept the Rangers alive, that eventually they would win with the Josh Young walk-off winner. So that's a positive sign since the last time we've had our podcast. Jock Peterson getting a little bit hot. And man, what a time to possibly get hot. He's been waiting, all the way till August as a free agent signing. But, it'd be nice if he woke up completely to what we thought we were getting from the Arizona Diamondbacks. So that's my evaluation of this team. I'm
Well,
I'm getting more hopeful for sure.
I'll tell you what, there's not been somebody that I've seen since Rutin and Odor. They get so many chances to pick up his bat.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it is insane. We have and put him in these situations that it's like I don't know if we've ever seen any team in any circumstance in August put out like a 130, 140 batting
I was
average
just about to say that. It's
hitter
crazy.
in these situations. I mean, we're down 1 run in the bottom of the ninth, and Bochy says the best option to go to is Jock Peterson, and he delivers this time. I mean, we're talking about losing 1 run games. Maybe it's the stupid decisions that Bochy's making. This one just ended up working out. But to your point, he is starting to wake up. I think he got on base every single at bat he had against the Yankees this series, which is huge. I mean, because we talk about the offense is struggling. We talk about, the free agents, because Jake Berger right now is, kind of getting forgotten. He's been out for a little bit. Jake Berger, Jock Peterson, both of them have been huge disappointments. If you could just get one of them to become useful, super useful, somebody who you can depend on, or I guess not depend on, but at least be somebody that we were expecting to get, then you know what? It's not too bad, Even though we found it in August when it should have been a lot earlier in the season, it's not bad. Not bad. I gotta give credit to Jock, man. Good for him to get there, man. But
Yeah,
he's had a
finally.
lot of
Yeah.
chances to get there. I'm glad he finally got it.
I also got a shout out Nathan Eovaldi. Yet again, masterful. 8 innings pitched, almost won a complete game, but he did the job, got his bullpen some good rest for the majority of the game. It seems like he really owns the Yankees, to be honest. I need to look up the career numbers on that, but it seems like when he plays them, he goes pretty far and is pretty efficient. Almost had a Maddox in the game. But you look at like how he's been evaluated nationally, it doesn't seem like he gets the amount of praise that he deserves. I wish he had more Cy Young hype, but he's probably not going to have the amount of innings that a lot of the AL frontrunners are going to have. So that kind of sucks for him that he was sidelined for a good amount of time. So he probably won't be a Cy Young winner. But so far, the ERA leader as it stands right now, and usually that's gone to, the Cy Young winner, gone hand in hand, I mean. So Nathan Eovaldi has just been masterful all season long. There's been a take, I don't know if you pay attention, that he's possibly, the best free agent signing that the Rangers have ever had. Is he possibly the best pitcher in Rangers history? What do you think about those two questions
I,
before we
s-
get
I
out of here?
still think that Seager's the best signing as of right now. I gotta go with Seager. I think he was a
Yeah,
bigger impact on. I mean, that's a tough one, but I think you gotta go. Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's
I
still
would.
Seager. I think best pitcher in Rangers history. Very, very possible. I mean, this is 1 year, but he's had 3 very solid years in Texas, and 1 year
Mhm.
where he won the World Series and was one of the bigger parts of that World Series. I still think Seager was bigger. I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, and like I gotta go with Seager as well for that first question. But as far as the second one, people are saying Nolan Ryan. I don't think it's crazy to say that he's a better pitcher in Rangers history than Nolan Ryan
Mm.
because people take advantage of the fact that, Nolan Ryan had a rocky relationship with the Astros towards the end and retired in the Hall of Fame, went to Cooperstown as a Ranger. But if you look at his entire career, like his best years weren't with the Rangers. He had a no-hitter, I believe, towards the tail end, but his best years weren't as a Ranger. You look at Nathan Eovaldi's career numbers as a Ranger, I think there's an argument for sure. And honestly, I probably will take Nathan Eovaldi over Nolan Ryan as
I would
far
take Yu
as,
Darvish over both of them.
hey man, there was a run where Yu Darvish was putting up crazy numbers. I'd understand it. Almost a perfect game and no hitter here and there. I could see that. But this run Nathan Eovaldi has been on, it feels like it's almost a guaranteed win every time he's on the mound. Similar to how it feels to DeGrom every now and then, even though he's not won the last two starts. We have not won the
Yeah,
last two starts
he's been
that he's had. But Nathan Eovaldi, man, he is efficient. He's a workhorse. He goes the length Bruce Bochy asks him. You know he can get you, a solid 6, 7 innings. And Nathan Eovaldi, his numbers. I know. I just caught myself. But
Okay.
but
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, Nathan Eovaldi has been incredible, man. What else can you say about the guy? Still, leading the league in ERA, the AL in ERA, by a good amount, the league as a whole in ERA. So, what a great start to the season he's had. I wish he can get the Cy Young, but it probably won't happen. But the
I
Rangers, yeah, go
no, I
ahead.
was gonna. I got a question for you. How do you think about Merrill Kelly?
Not the best start, but Merrill Kelly
Oh
is an
man, that
arm
sixth
down.
inning.
Yeah, not the best. Good thing the team won the game though. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, still won that game, but man, it was unbelievable to watch that sixth inning just explode. Just turn straight into a dumpster fire. Turn
Yeah.
from a Four Seasons hotel into a, you know, shady side street in New York. I don't know. It was not too good for Merrill Kelly in that sixth. It was very bad.
Oh yeah, you
But
were
the
letting me
first
know.
five he was dealing.
You were letting me know your live reactions for sure, especially that game. But yeah, I mean, Merrill Kelly, I hope he can turn around, be a little bit more efficient, not have those rocky innings. But good thing the Texas Rangers won that game. Ended up being the only game they won in that entire series, which is a shame. You were looking for at least a split, but sadly lost to the Mariners this time in Seattle yet again. Was looking forward to that series.
I don't know. You think like theoretically, and still a long ways away, the Rangers just can't seem to get into that final wild card spot. It felt like a while with them going, above 500. They had that very hard time getting just breaking through that. Now they're having a hard time breaking through getting to that final wild card spot. But if they do make the playoffs, I mean, who's this? You get that typical three pitcher rotation. I mean, is this going to be like it's got to be Evaldi and DeGrom, of course.
Oh
Is it
yeah.
Maul? Is Maul going to be back for the third position? I'm assuming. I
I
mean,
just hope he
because
has
he
enough
was
like innings
dealing.
under him. Yeah, he was amazing. I just hope he
But
has enough innings under him if he
Merrill
were to come back.
Kelly traded some decent pieces for him. I mean, he's not a bad pitcher at all. He just had a rocky inning out of a solid general overall solid performance. So, I mean. I can see why maybe Merle Kelly gets that third spot. I still lean Molly or Maul. I still get it wrong, but
Smalley. Yeah.
Molly, still get it
Yeah,
wrong.
but I understand it completely. I mean, I'd probably go Merrill Kelly at this point just because he's been pitching the whole year without being sidelined. I hate that for old
He's got
Tyler
the
because no,
experience too,
yeah,
so
nobody expected anything from Tyler Mahle this year. But man, he's been amazing before he got the injury. I hated it for him because it's probably one of his best seasons, if not his best in his career. And it came after two Tommy Johns, and we hardly saw the guy pitch, after he was sidelined since we signed him.
hmm
But Merrill Kelly, he wouldn't be a bad third option after having Evaldi and Jacob deGrom in a wild card series, which is looking more likely, which I hope happens, but it's not guaranteed at all. I like our guys if we're in the wild card series. We should leave it at that.
hopefully we're the home team.
Yeah. We'll see.
We're the
But
home team.
yeah,